Hello everyone, and welcome to our latest webinar on slat and steel hinge belt conveyors 101. My name is Jason Fresh. I'm a technical sales associate here at LEWCO, and Miguel Armendariz is also here. He'll be running the chat room if you guys have any questions during the webinar. Alright, today we're going to be talking about the different applications for slat and steel hinge conveyor. We'll talk a little bit about the design of each, different features and benefits that LEWCO offers, and how to configure them on the sales portal. Slat conveyors are for the odd loads that can't really be conveyed on anything else. So if they can't be conveyed on rollers or belts, flat conveyor is usually a good option. Heavy loads with no flat bottom to support the load. Examples of this would be automotive seating, furniture, and unpackaged product. Impact loading that may puncture a belt or damage rollers is also a good application. Dirty, oily, and wet. And then slow-moving assembly lines. Examples of this would be we recently did an air conditioner assembly line that has fixtures attached to the slats, and those fixtures hold product in place while it's moving down the assembly line. It's also used in the automotive industry. Here's an image that we recently supplied to the automotive industry. All the way to the right on the conveyor you can see pink fixtures. And they are working on torque converters here that they attach to the fixtures and move down the line. So slide conveyors are made up of these components. The in-feed tail section, which you can see all the way to the left, which has the take-up frame with adjustment, the intermediate section, and the drive section, which would be all the way to the right. You can see the motor there. And then the chain and flat assembly that goes around the conveyor. This is just a basic PDF image that we have. You can get this image on our website with a little bit more information. So here are the standard dimensions we work off of here at LEWCO. Slat width 13 to 49 inches, elevation 17 to 48, and those all depend on the drive. As you can see here in the previous slide, with that drive, you need to at least be 35 inches, or a side mount will be different. The length 12 to 1200, or 120 to 1200 inches. The standard slats we use are formed steel, 5 3/4 by 1.5 8-gauge channels. There are other options out there. Speed 15 to 45 feet per minute, and the low speed is usually because people are running these real slow, like on assembly lines, like we showed you earlier. Motor size 3/4 up to 5 horse. A lot of people run a lot of weight on these. That's why we go up to 5 horse on it. And then drive locations, we are on the end, and then either side, bottom, or floor mounted. And then here's the 3 options I just listed. The side up at the top left, and your floor mounted is on the right. And then the end drive bottom is the bottom picture. These can be on either side of the conveyor also. Now I'm going to show you some features we have done recently here to flat conveyors. This is a guard we've put on the ends of the flat conveyors to prevent pinch points. They completely cover the ends of the conveyor, so there's nowhere to get anyone's hands in there. It's a big safety feature that we were real proud to offer. This is a safety switch drive cover. What happens here is if a customer is running product down the slat conveyor and they're working on it and one happens to slip through, if it reaches this safety switch, it'll push up and the entire conveyor will shut off until the product's removed. This shows some 1.5 pitch chain we've used. Normally it's 6-inch pitch. This also gives you an image of how our slat conveyors ship, because our slats are shipped loose and in field. So this is how a slat conveyor from LEWCO would arrive at your facility. Now we're going to talk a little bit about steel hinge conveyors. The main applications for steel hinge, and these aren't limited, this is just some applications they're used in, are metal stampings, oily parts, die casting, recycling, forgings, and fasteners. And here's the different models at LEWCO we offer of steel hinge. We offer a horizontal, which is just a flat conveyor. We offer the L shape that comes with a feeder. We also offer a V shape, which has the feeder and a nose over. Standard dimensions for these are 8 to 36 inch belt width. Beginning elevation is 8 to 48. Ending is 36 to 126. Speed 10 to 45. Incline angle 30, 45, and 60. Feeder length 12 to 120. Nose over is 15 to 120. And the standard belt we use here at LEWCO is a 2.5 inch pitch steel hinge dimple with outer sidebars. And there are other options available in this belt as well. And the standard dimensions I listed for both this and Slat are just our base standard. There's no application we won't pursue if it's not within these standards. This is just a guideline we go by for easier quoting. But if you have anything outside these dimensions, don't hesitate to ask us. So this shows a couple belt options that we offer. The top left is a pimpled surface. This is mainly used to handle parts with an oily condition or an oily film around it. The one on the right is pimpled and perforated. This involves oily parts and chips where they need to drain the oil off of them. And then the bottom one is just a plain surface, just general parts handling. That'd be your basic belt right there. Okay, now I'm going to get on and show you guys how to configure some of these. If any of you are not set up on our sales portal yet, shoot us an email after this, conveyorsales@lewcoinc.com. We'll be more than happy to get you set up on here. You can do your own quoting. Okay, so once you get into the configurator, shows you the Slat conveyor. There's only one option for Slat conveyor, so that's all you're going to see here. And you pick your width. These are our options we discussed earlier. And then these are all the options you get to pick for to configure your Slat conveyor here. Length, flat material. We offer 8/4 and 3/8. Flat style, speed, your drive location. If you want any controls, you can add your own controls to these. Horsepower, color, and up here are the tabs. You can go to this tab to add supports or this tab to add approval drawings to it. And if you had any custom features you did want, you could throw them in right here, and we get a note saying we had to add them for you. We could add pricing to those. Show you the steel hinge conveyors now. See up here at the top now, the three models we discussed. You can pick which one you need. We'll go with Z shape. Pick your standard belt width. And like I said earlier, if it's not on here, let us know and we'll look at it and see if it's something we can get you. Same as the Slat, everything else just fill into your needs, and it'll populate any area down here like horizontal run or length of incline based off your elevation and your incline angle. Then this type of pan here, what we discussed earlier with the dimpled and perforated. You can also add cleats to these steel hinge conveyors right here. A few different options on those. That's pretty much it for the configurator portion. We got some upcoming webinars as well. Miguel's running a belt conveyor webinar tomorrow at 2 p.m. if anyone wants to get signed up for that. And then in May, on the 19th, Rob Wills is going to do a Poly V and PBR conveyor, which is powered belt-driven roller conveyor. Two newer options that we're offering here at LEWCO that we're pretty excited about. That's definitely something you want to check out. And this is just pretty basic 101 here on these two conveyors. Any other questions you got, or if you want to go into more detail about construction or different applications, you can contact us by email or phone. Conveyorsales@lewcoinc.com is our email. And our, send us an email if you got any questions, or give us a call anytime. If you think any applications you got right now would be good for these style conveyors, let us know, and we'll be happy to get a quote for you. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope it was helpful for you.